so let me explain how this works. It is a comedy show. It is a taping for the performers. They will get a recording of their set, so act appropriately. What happens is it's a competition where something may or may not happen during someone's set. And depending on what may or may not happen, and depending on how they handle or don't handle whatever happens or does not happen during their set will dictate where they fall into the competition. And then if they move on to the final three, they will get another set and they'll get a chance to perform without us fucking with them, basically. And we will need your help deciding on the final three. But that is how it works. If you start to see some things happening during the set, maybe it was supposed to happen, maybe it wasn't. They said start off the show with like an explanation of what goes on. And I wanted to make it sound as confusing as possible, just to keep everyone on their toes. It is going to be a good time, I promise. I do. My name is Kaleigh Cutright, if you don't know me, and my name is Kaleigh Cutright if you do know me, still. I have not changed my name. Thank you so much for coming to this. I think my favorite thing is like that all of you knew a comedy show was happening. Is that right? Do I have that right? A round of applause? Okay. I'm just checking. I've been doing this for a minute now, and I cannot tell you how many times that you'll just be like booked in the corner of an Applebee's and just ruin everyone's night because they didn't expect that to be happening. They just wanted to go out and break up with their boyfriend and with witnesses and maybe over some jalapeno poppers. And then I'm just like in the corner. There's not even a stage. I'm just in the corner like working on my daddy issues. Yeah, so I do appreciate so much that you guys knew that this was a comedy show. It really means a lot. It's scary. Comedy, this is live. Like, what's happening right now is live. Like, if I have a camel toe, that's just how it is. And there's... I wore a dress just to make sure. That would be quite a scene. Oh, thank you. Does she look pretty? Okay. No, if it's being recorded, I want her to look good. I'm kidding. I do give myself... Ever since I wrote that joke, a proper camel toe check before you get on stage is a must. Because you don't want to find out that you actually do when you're already on stage. There's nothing to do about it. I am sorry for the amount of times I've said camel toe already. If that was anyone's like drinking game word, you're gonna get fucked up on this camel toe. Okay, sorry, I'm just kidding. I probably won't say it again. So we've gotten to know each other a little bit. This is me. This is who I am. Even though I'm fucking hilarious, I do have a day job. I work in an office. I know, yeah. It's really weird. Like, I'm just allowed to use the copier. Like, I've never stolen a cop's gun. Yeah, it's crazy. I think a lot of it has to do with the way I look. Like, people say I'm cute. Yeah, I am. I'm 30 years old. I'm about to be 31 years old. And thank you. Thanks. I appreciate that. And I am still told that I'm cute. And it, especially in performing, it kind of makes me operate like I can just do whatever the fuck I want up here. Like I could be up here juggling baby dicks. And no one's going to be like, hey, where'd she get those baby dicks? They'd be like, shut up. That's why I don't invite you to things. She's adorable. Let her go. Yeah, so that could happen. And you'd be weird for pointing it out. Not me for having them. I used to have a dog sitting business before I decided to be corporate. And the last client that I signed, his name is Daniel Rape. Yeah, feel that? That's about how it felt when he told me, but I was by myself. Like, I didn't have anyone to bounce that energy off of. And he saw it in my face, and he was like, he felt the need to explain himself. I guess he didn't have that name long enough to where he felt like, whatever. So he was like, yeah, it's like a family name. I don't really know where it came from. And I said, well, I have a friend named Eric Shoemaker, and his family made shoes. So you may want to have a talk with P-Pop. Or not. Maybe leave that one alone. I'm not sure. It's fine. I have to get out of here. I do want to say that I'm really happy I made it here at all. I was thinking about it. As I mentioned, I'm 30 years old, and I just recently purchased my first vibrator. And I never really talk about like sex jokes at all because I take sex very seriously. I don't think it's a joke. But I will say that I was worried. I'm like, so this is just what I do now. Like I don't have a job. I don't want to do comedy. And then when the battery dies, it doesn't really die so much as it just is like, bitch, go see the sun. Like go outside. That's enough. And I'm glad that it does because I kind of like started to, I'm not really, like I said, not like a super like sexy person. And like, like the fact that I have my ankles out is like, whew, you know. So this is all very weird for me to talk about, but it's just a world that is like brand new to me, and it's wild. And then I started to like research more toys that I'm definitely not ready for, and I don't understand, like, it just seems like there's a lot of things that can go a lot of places, and I start to wonder, like, where is the tipping point where it stops being sexy and you're just impressed by like the amount of storage I have? Like I am just a new truck or something. And instead of a safe word, I just have to admit, like, I'm not built Ford tough. I can't handle all this. I'm afraid to sneeze. It's too much. And thank you for letting me get that out, because, like I said, this is all new to me, and I just had to bounce it off of friends. You're my friends now. We're in this now that you know this about me. Speaking of my friends, I am going to stop talking about my sex life. Not sure if I'll do that again. And I want to bring up my esteemed co-host. I don't know, I think Jordan Sentry, he's one of our regular hosts. I think he's prepping for Coachella or something, so he could not be here this evening, and in his stead, we do have the very hilarious Brian Martin. Come on! Yeah, look at this cardigan. Yeah, he came to play. And then, of course, a Code Red staple, Carlos Valencia. Where are you, you beautiful bitch? Get up here. Oh, thank you, yeah. All right, how you guys doing? Go ahead, feng shui the... Such divas. No, thanks for...
We're doing good.
I'm still shaking from even saying the word vibrator, so...
Can you tell us more about that? I was hoping you'd
no, I just,
get more into detail.
I just made it here, and I'm pretty happy I did.
That
yeah.
you still got... Okay,
yeah,
good.
so now you talk now. What's going on with you guys?
Yeah, we're doing all right. How about you, Brian? Didn't you tell me your uncle was prepping for something, too?
Yeah. He heard there's a vibrator shortage at the store down by Cutright's place.
Oh, well, it's...
She bought them all out.
What year is it? Like, we don't have chargers. It's all battery operated. That's what you think is happening.
Aren't they like you can just charge it on a USB now? Don't they have that now? Or is that not a thing?
I wasn't prepared for this.
No, is it? I mean, I'm genuinely curious.
God damn it, I'm such a workaholic. I charge it with my work
Apple
laptop.
Can't do the lightning thing. It's just got to be all USB-C vibrators now. I thought that was the European Union, I think, said that. Jewish BC. Oh, okay. I went with Jewish. That's how that, you know where my mind is at.
See, this is what I'm talking about. This is how it's going to go.
Yeah.
I like a wind-up vibrator. I think that's a good
That
move.
is the steam-powered vibrator.
The steam-powered one was a good one.
Yeah.
The old Eli Whitney.
Hold it. It'll make them like they used to.
You guys know surprising, like more than I thought you would know about this.
Yeah.
Oh, we could go for another 3 hours of
maybe
vibrators.
I wish I never
Washington
said
Carver.
anything about this at all. Brian, how does it feel? You've been to a lot of these shows, and now you've made it. You're up here.
Yeah, it's
Wait, this is making it?
This is making
Oh,
sense.
wow. All right.
Mm-hmm.
This is it, huh?
I thought this was his punishment for not winning when he actually was on the show.
You see how easy it is.
It was like, you
get up
guys
here.
better
Right?
try to win this shit, or you might have to be on the actual show.
I thought I have a picture. I don't have a picture for you, do I? Of your first set where the fog was just shrouding your face.
my God.
That was-
It was like a
That-
non-flashback for
yeah,
me. You know?
thanks for. I appreciate
When
you
you
coming
said
back.
you had a picture, I was like, oh my God, please don't let it be a dick pic.
No,
So
it's
then I was
not
like,
a
oh,
dick
this
pic.
is
It's
how you
foggy,
get him.
yeah.
Well, that's how he got booked with me, actually.
All right, now that you've learned a little bit about the Code Red process, I'm going to let the professionals take charge here, and we're going to bring up our first comedian. Please put your hands together and keep them going for Malachi Fox, everybody.
Hey, Malachi.
What's up, party people? How y'all doing? Yeah. That's how a fucking DJ feel in this bitch. But y'all knew it was a comedy show because ain't none of y'all sit in the fucking front row. They knew that shit. They was like, yo, we don't want to be no part of this shit. I saw y'all in the back. Y'all was contemplating to get in this motherfucker. I get it, man. Yo, I'm from Buffalo, New York, but I be out in New York City. So I'm back home in North Carolina. Feels pretty good. Feels pretty clean. Yeah, if you don't know about New York City, look, I'm going to tell you a little about it because it's too much shit going on out there. Like, literally too much shit. We don't know what type of shit it is out there. We don't know if it's rat shit, human shit, pigeon shit, goat shit. Michael Jackson came back from the dead shit. We don't know what the fuck it is. Yeah, some weird ass shit. I've dealt with a lot of things in New York City, man. And I'm going to tell you right now, crackheads was one of the biggest ones. Real talk. Crackheads, they out there. They living on the trains like it's a hotel in that bitch. I'm telling you. I don't know who waving. Put your hand down. I'm on stage. This nigga gonna wave at me and shit. That's what crackheads do. Crackheads just start doing random shit just like that. They be like, hey! You know what I'm saying? We don't know what the fuck going on. Like, one thing I hate about crack is they be trying to relate to me, especially like during the summertime, because I sweat a lot. Like, I sweat a lot in my sleep. Like, I sweat so much it looked like I took a shower and just jumped in the bed, butt-ass nigga with water on me. That's how sweaty it is. But when I go outside and these crackheads be seeing me sweating so much, they be thinking, oh, you a crackhead too, huh? I'm like, what you mean? We look like cousins right now. I'm sweating, you sweating. What type of cocaine you on? I said, bitch, it's hot. And I've had a lot of things. Are you gonna stop this shit right now? See it? Now, that's the code word for crackheads. That's the code word for crackheads. And I've dealt with crackheads. I fought a crackhead and I lost to a crackhead. I lost to a crackhead as a security guard. Yeah, it was bad. I'm talking, it was bad. Like, it was a regular day. And, yo, I worked at the NBA store in New York City. And this crackhead had just came in. And you knew it was a crackhead by the way he was dressed and by the way he was walking and where he was at. Because all he did was look at fucking Jordans. I don't understand why crackheads want to be clean at the bottom but dirty up top. This math ain't mathing. Now, this crackhead had unbelievable strength, though. Because he tried to steal 2 shirts and where I walk out. So I called my mans downstairs. I said, yo, Kevin, the crackhead trying to get away with 2 shirts. Block the door. Now, my man Kevin built like you, a little more stomach, though, all right? But we didn't know this crackhead was strong as fuck, because this crackhead had strength like Lawrence Taylor on cocaine on a Sunday. We fighting, going back and forth with this crackhead, trying to get this crackhead about our lives and shit like that. But this was the most politest crackhead ever met, so I didn't know what to fucking do when he called me a gentleman. You ever been called a gentleman trying to fight a crackhead before? It throws you the fuck off, right? It was so bad that this crackhead was stronger and getting stronger as he was saying, gentlemen. I had to brace myself through the last double doors before this crackhead had pushed us out. I'm talking, I had 1 foot on the door handle, I had a hand on the door handle, but the crackhead had his elbow going through my fucking neck. Now, the only thing in that present moment I could think to do was call my manager upstairs, Nicole. I was like, Nicole, can you please call 911? She was like, what you talking about? You are 911, you security. But
Malachi Fox, everybody.
Let's chat a little bit. If their drinking game word was crackhead, I imagine you probably need to eat something right now.
Yeah.
That was a lot. So
I mean,
you have experience with crackheads.
oh man, too much experience with crackheads.
Now you can tell it's crack, like you can see by their face. You don't know, like it's not other.
No, it's crack because you can tell by the face and they ass crack because it matches. That's a bad duo.
And you can see their ass crack.
You can see their ass
Or
crack.
you ask like, hey, let me see that ass crack.
Nah, they just come on the train and just pull their ass
You
off.
just train to do. Okay.
Yeah.
Do a little spin for me.
Oh man, they'll do a spin and pull their dick out and piss everywhere. So it's like just little
right.
twirling
Oh
waterfalls
my
and
God.
shit.
Oh my lord.
Some
We
nasty
might have to
shit.
do that at
Hey,
Code Red
Mrs.
at some point. Do you know any of these crackheads that can come to the show at some point?
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
could use that.
do you
That
guys
would be
keep in
fun
touch?
Energy.
I mean, you could. I mean, you offer about $5. You know, they'll come do what the fuck you
That's
want.
too much. That's too much. All
It
right.
is?
Okay, that's out of my range at $5.
My fault, man. Look, they said they'll do anything for $1. I'm just saying.
I mean, if they have a payment plan, I might be able to do $5.
I know. You think that with comedy that we're all millionaires, but it's just simply
no,
not
I'm broke
the
as
case.
shit.
Yeah.
Say no cent to my name right here on my shirt. Broke as shit.
Oh. What does it say?
No cent to my name.
There you go. Always be
Exactly.
branded.
Is this merch? Is this your?
Oh yeah, this is my merch. This is what I like to call my very own design. Cause you ever borrow money from your friends and tell them that you'll pay them back next week?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me. I tell them I got you next week, but it'd be like a month or 2 go by and shit like that. Then I pay them back their money. Be like, hey man, I didn't forget about you at all.
I like the teeny tiny pipe-sized pocket right there for your crackhead demographic.
Oh, but of course,
Yeah.
yeah, they just jump right in there and you smell all ass throughout the whole entire day.
Hell
That's
yeah.
beautiful. All right, well, Malachi Fox.
Hey.
Malachi!
Thank you so much. We'll see you in a bit. All right. That was fabulous. I love comedy because because it's funny, but you learn something too, and I enjoy that. Let's see if we can keep this education going. Please put your hands together for Hank Silver, everybody.
Hi. Just taking it in. Just trying to figure you guys out. Speaking of figuring something out, I know you're wondering about the voice. I'm not sick. My mom smoked while I was in the womb. Yeah, they talk about fetal alcohol syndrome a lot. Not enough about fetal Newport syndrome. A lot more billboards for that one. Yeah. How many people are having a good 2024 so far? Did it start good? Like, how was your New Year's? More specifically, New Year's Eve. That's the real day that matters for all of us alcoholics. I found out something about myself this past New Year's Eve, and that was that I treat getting pussy like trick-or-treating. It's like, on New Year's Eve specifically, I, like, go up to women and, like, we'll be talking, and then, like, things go well, and then a girl hit me with something that I hadn't, like, really dealt with before. She was like, I'm so tired, I'm just gonna go home, but we can do this tomorrow.
I hate to interrupt, but I need to mention this really quickly. If you drive a Toyota with a Boy Scout emblem on the back, your car is being towed.
And you are a pedophile, for sure.
What is... Joe,
you probably look like Carlos if that's your car.
Yeah, well, I mean, that is true. But, Joe, you mean like they're taking the car away, dude?
No. They got their toes out, and they're snapping pictures.
Like TOED is what you're talking about.
So they work for Nickelodeon is what you're saying.
Oh, shit. Too soon, my friend.
Too soon. By the way, we all saw the documentary, right? Yeah, it's fucked up. I had a friend say to me earlier today, though, they were like, they watched it this morning, and they were like, I can't believe that they got away with that. And I was like, I know pedophiles in my family that still come to the reunion. Like, we point them out and we laugh. It's like, they're not in jail. It's like, I'm not surprised some guy with a couple $1 million is also walking around driving a Maserati still. So, also, old white guys who work on kids' television shows probably want to fuck kids. I'm not shocked either. All right, back to New Year's. But she said this to me. She was like, I can't do it now, but we can do it tomorrow. And I was like, seriously? Like, that's like going trick-or-treating and you show up to somebody's house and they're like, I don't have candy right now, but tomorrow. I'm like, I'm just going to go to another house, bro. Like, I don't know what to tell you. There's 30 other houses in this bar. And one of them's pretty drunk, so. No, I don't take drunk women home. I love women too much. That's my big problem. I dated a woman for a week, and that was the longest relationship I had because I'm too romantic, apparently. Because I bought us tickets to a musical. Yeah, because I want to do gay shit with the woman I love. That's how I love my women. I just treat them like a gay man. I take them to pottery classes. It's great. But then I got mystery musical tickets for me and this girl. And then...
Hank Silver,
Well
everybody.
done.
I really wanted to hear the end of that.
Yeah, no.
do you want to hear the...
No, don't do the whole fucking bit.
No,
I just want to know
it's we're close.
What happened? You fucked?
Yeah.
But
definitely
she
not.
skipped out. It's a true story. Because she
That's what we
skipped
wanna
out
know.
on this musical thing because we were going to go, and then on the day of, she canceled, told me she was sick. And then I found out, like, the next day, like, as I was consoling her about being sick, I bought her NyQuil and all this nice stuff.
Oh,
and then
God.
I found out
You're
from a
going to
friend...
make us all cry now.
Yeah, no.
man.
Well, it gets better.
Oh,
Because then
No, it doesn't, Hank.
Sure it doesn't.
It doesn't get better,
It doesn't
Hank.
get better.
No.
Consoling her
I know
after she
everybody
left
keeps
you alone.
telling you, Hank, but it's
No,
not
trust me,
ever
It gets
gonna
way
get
worse.
better. It
But no,
is.
because she canceled, and then I was trying to be a nice boyfriend, and then like I found out from a friend of hers that she wasn't sick at
Yeah,
all.
boyfriend? I mean,
Yeah.
I have the same thought, too.
It was-
You were already... Okay.
Yeah, being a boyfriend is gay if you didn't know.
Wait,
Yeah.
but if you were like, we're going to go on one date, and now
Yeah.
I'm her boyfriend.
No, we
Yeah, that's the
And
way I
bought
fucking
her, and I bought her a liquid
Yeah,
to make
it
her
was like-
fall
and then when
asleep.
she-
Okay,
she
the
bailed on
first
our
thing I
first
said to her
date,
in bed
I
was,
broke
I
up
love
with
you.
her.
Okay, what else? I definitely am too romantic.
Yeah, that's...
I
yeah,
come on
yeah,
to...
yeah,
I
you're
set up
just-
a picnic for a
You're a
first date
modern
one
day
time.
Shakespeare, Hank Silver.
I will say this. I
Shakespeare.
ran into Hank once, and he was buying eggs to make cookies that night and hopefully
Yeah.
eggs the next morning. And I
So he is a romantic.
and I don't think he had either thing. But I love you, buddy.
I did make those cookies, but it was just me by myself crying to Finding Nemo that night. So.
Hank, what do you drive?
What do I drive?
Yeah.
It's a Mazda 6.
Do you have anything on that car?
Any car material?
No. I mean like stickers or labels.
I do have a Boy Scout sticker.
Oh,
yes. But it's not mine.
Oh, it's not yours.
No, I bought the car like that, and my friend who I bought it from offered to take the sticker off because it's an Eagle Scout sticker, and I was like, nah, that's gonna get me a couple pussies.
There you go. So
All right, Hank Silver.
he does. Yeah, Hank Silver, everybody. He's a pedophile.
Such a weird way to say that. All right. That's hilarious. All right, we got to keep it legally. We have to keep going. Please put your hands together for Christy Orio, everybody. All right, Chris. Now, I wanted to tell you, in honor of Women's History Month.
Oh boy.
You have been selected for our Code Red Women's History Trivia Month. Women's Trivia.
All right, right up my alley. Women's
I'm sorry.
history.
So now I did have the men on the panel help me out because
Yeah.
we're really progressive here.
Thank you
at
for
Code
giving
Red.
us credit.
Yeah,
I was
you
afraid
did.
that you were going to
I-
take the whole
yeah.
credit, but no, me and
You did like
Brian.
what, 70% of the questions?
We came
So
up.
it's actually just one question, and I have not seen it yet. So they submitted the question.
Yeah, we did. Thank you for giving us credit.
God damn.
You would have taken credit anyway, right?
Really, this is your
That's what we do, men.
All right. Okay.
It took us
Chris,
a while to come up with that one. There's a lot of women's
please.
trivia out there.
Now, like you do know how
No,
to read,
certainly,
right?
yeah.
As a woman.
Here's your esteemed women's History Month trivia question. Chris, who is hotter, Ruth Bader Ginsburg or Mother Teresa?
Very important women in history.
And it's a trivia question.
Yes.
It's not a trivia.
What's a question?
Yeah,
It
so
is.
100% Mother Teresa, strictly by the term mother before her name, because
Mother.
I've been called a real motherfucker before. And I imagine with Mother Teresa,
Wrong.
that goes right up my alley.
Wrong.
I'm wrong about my...
No, that's probably
Wrong.
actually no. I think
It's
that's.
RBG.
Brian thinks
No,
I'm
it's
right.
RBG.
Kelly, what do you think? Women's History Month. Who's right here? Kelly, what do you think?
I don't know.
The
I asked
notorious
them to pick the question. I
RBG.
don't.
She would wear that lace shit. Fuck, man.
Yeah, but it was just a
You know what
doily
I'm
she
talking
found on the
about.
ground somewhere and then brought it to the Supreme Court.
Oh, come on. What do you agree with me?
Mother Teresa
I
would wash
can't-
your
I-
feet. Mother
I-
Teresa would wash your feet if you were sick or had leprosy or ate her
What
enough.
is
like-
happening
gross.
right now?
Yeah.
And I think yours right. I want the one that will keep the baby.
I'll die
too.
on this fucking hill that Mother Teresa's hotter than Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Who's with me? Mother Teresa over Ruth Bader Ginsburg, right? I'll die on that fucking hill all day long.
All right,
Mother
well-
Teresa, baby.
I'm with
For all the motherfuckers out there, and I see a lot of you, Mother Teresa all day long.
I'll let
I'm
you,
with you.
I'll
yeah,
let you do
that's-
your set,
thank
but
you
you
for
are a
answering
sick,
our
sick
trivia.
man.
I see where Carlos is coming from because RBG does look better in a fedora.
Oh my God. Okay.
She's
now,
adorable.
You could perform comedy now. I am ashamed.
All right, speaking of Women's History Month, I got married almost a year ago to the day, and my wife is in the crowd tonight, so shout out to Women's History Month. She is the best thing that ever happened to me, it really is. Best part about our relationship, my wife and I, we don't fight. We never fight. We get mad at each other. We have other ways of dealing with our anger. So when I'm mad at her, instead of picking a fight, I just post really controversial shit on social media. So then she later has to defend me to her friends and family. Like recently, she got this aunt that's really short, so I've been tagging her aunt in all those Stephen Hawking midget fucking memes. And then her family has to spend the next 30 to 45 minutes defending me, and I'm like, now I got free time to do shit myself, right? I am lucky I met her, though. I was single for a long time before I met my wife, I'll be honest with you. I was single for so long, they tried to open up a Spirit Halloween in my nutsack. I just showed up one day, like, you're not using that, right? So I had problems dating. All the way back in high school, even in high school, I had a weird senior prom. And my date, she didn't have a good night at all. And to be fair, she wasn't the prettiest girl in the whole world. But man, her body still hasn't been found. I think the only reason I ever got any girls at all is because I knew how to approach women quietly. I had a girl come over one time. I told her to hop on and ride me. She said her license was suspended. Other biggest problem, my best friends in high school, my two best guy friends, both way better looking than I am. Big surprise. So I was always walking around wondering how many games of fuck, marry, kill I died in. I've been killed more times than Kenny from South Park. in the game of Fuck, Marry, Kill. And I tried a couple things. I tried getting in better shape because I thought I had a dad bod. But it turns out what I had the whole time was actually called a friend zone bod. And if you can't tell, that's way less cool of a thing to have because, see, a dad bod, literally by definition, means that you've made love to a woman and had a child. A friend zone bod, by definition, means you've made love to nobody. And you're probably raising somebody else's child. So that's just way less cool of a thing to have. Also, I'm starting to feel bad for real engineers, like the ones who had to go to college to be engineers. Because now everybody just puts the word engineer after their job title, right? Like, I used to work on computers, so I was a network engineer. My buddy drives trains, he's a locomotive engineer. And then my cousin does whatever the hell she does, and now she's a hand job engineer.
Christy Orio, everybody.
I love that. That was the last thing you
Shout
said.
out to Mother Teresa.
Oh, yeah.
Now, you really are married.
I am married.
There's no way anybody believes that. No,
Stand up,
Jesus
baby,
Christ.
please. No, she's hot, too,
He's
I
not
promise.
gonna- he's not
Hey,
gonna
Way out of my
do
league.
that.
Right, baby? Way out of my league. Way out of my league.
If you need us to call someone, just blink
Yeah,
twice.
that's not it.
Yeah, blink twice.
This is code
yeah,
red.
it's
This is
just-
code red flag comedy
We
tonight.
would
That's
like it.
No, that's amazing. How did you meet? Are we legally allowed to hear him?
Yeah,
so,
no, is that right? Like, what kind of gun
Yeah, we
did
met
you
on
use?
Bumble, and then she ghosted me on Bumble, so I found her on Hinge.
And then
I
she
just
goes
wore her
to
down
your-
eventuger, and here we are. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you hired
So,
a private investigator,
God's
and that's how you guys
Shakespeare.
fell in love?
Yeah, she was a vest salesman, so I saw her a lot.
Oh,
I wear a lot of vests.
I'm glad you mentioned Fuck, Marry, Kill, because I don't think O.J. Simpson gets enough credit for popularizing Fuck, Marry, Kill.
No,
So
he did
thank
all
you for
three in one
bringing
day,
it
too.
back.
That's
So, yes.
chronological.
That's called the hat trick. Right
That's
there.
a 30-year-old reference, I think.
That's the
at
hat
this
trick.
point.
We keep
Fuck,
it
Marry, Kill,
topical here at
Bronco.
Code Red, yeah, for sure.
Fuck, Marry, Kill, Bronco. That's.
And I think that's the last thing. Christy Orio, everybody.
Christy
Fuck, Marry,
Orio,
Kill it.
everybody.
Wow, that was something. Okay, we are going to keep it going, and we do have a lady on the docket tonight. Please put your hands together for Joy Surles, everybody. Now, Joy, I understand that you have a background in improv. Is that correct?
I do some improv. I'm
Okay.
an improv nerd.
I immediately regret this based on the last question, based on the last
No,
thing
this
that
is
just
good. It's
happened.
gonna be good. It's
But
gonna be
we
good.
did so in honor of Women's History Month.
Oh my God.
I asked the gentleman here at this table to write something about all of the impactful women of history. As you can see, this is what you thought. This
This is
We
no,
only
that's
had-
good. We like how much?
Ladies, do you see this bullshit?
Well,
no, we
Joy.
put a lot of thought into this.
okay, so you can
Half
pick
full.
one.
Yeah,
no,
yeah. Look, the
It looks
jar
half
is
empty.
half
I
full,
see.
really.
Half empty.
if you will, with your background in improv, go ahead and pick something out of this jar and to incorporate into your set. If
This
you
is
don't,
good, though. No, we thought a lot about this.
I'm sure you did. If you don't like the first one, you can pick one more time.
Okay, I can do this straight away. Why isn't there a Men's History Month?
You gotta be.
I think that's a good
Yeah,
question.
yeah. I can get to this straight away because,
My
excuse
kings-
me,
my
a
kings-
woman is speaking. The one woman in the lineup tonight is speaking, sir. Excuse me. You know what? I should not be insulting the judges, right? That's not
I
a good look.
mean,
What I wanted to ask everyone tonight was, ladies, how's your vaginal pH? Is it good? Is it good? When it's fucked up, whose fault is it? It's a man's fault when your vagina is itchy, when it's scratchy, when it's smelly. Who did something in there that was wrong? And that's why there's no Men's History Month, because you're filthy, disgusting pig dicks. You know what? You know what? You know what? I just finished a series of several years, I'm gonna throw this out here, where my vagina was incredibly sketchy. Incredibly sketchy. It was like hiding out in the bush. Just like looking at me. And did you get what I did? It was my pussy was hiding out in the bush. Did you get what I did there? You see that? So in your vagina, there's a cervix. It's like the portal to the uterus. In mine, there were some cells. Like normally your cells are like good soldiers. They're like, and I had a couple that were just like, you know what we should do? We should fucking kill her. We should kill her. And guys, You want to know when you get the weird cells in your pussy that want to give you cancer and make you die, you want to know how that gets in there? You're going to learn. It's your filthy, disgusting pig dick. It's covered in virus, and you fuck us. You fuck us. Look at me. Look at me right now. And you fuck us with your nasty, nasty dick, and you give us cancer in our pussies, and we die. We die.
Oh, wait.
And you want to know what happens? You want to know what happens to your dick? You want to know what happens to your dick when it's got the virus?
What month are you leaning towards?
What month?
If there was a Men's History Month.
February, for sure, the short one.
That one's kind of taken.
I know that one's taken. I would give
Oh,
black
what are you saying
people
about black folks? You saying that black people have...
I would give black people a full quarter. A full
you
quarter.
wrong for that.
Q1 of the year, black people could have a full quarter. Men could have February. Now, I was talking about...
Yourselves? Are you proud of yourselves?
What you got?
No, I mean, we can't just finalize it all today. These are good ideas, though. You go on.
What is your next proposal?
My next proposal?
This isn't a business meeting.
Men can't even have a fucking weekend, honestly. Like, not even a weekend. Y'all get enough. You've got Congress. When there's a women's president, we can talk. When you get vaccinated for HPV and stop killing us with your dicks, then we can talk.
Oh, that's Joy's time. Oh my God! It said we.
Wait, I still have to talk to you. I've been talking.
Yes. So, do I want to pick another one and see what it says? Do I want to read it?
What?
I'm a little curious.
No, it's up to her. It's up to her if she wants to.
I think
do
so.
that.
I think so.
We put a lot of thought into these.
Why isn't there a Men's History Month?
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
It's
there
interesting.
is. I mean,
Why isn't
there
there a
is.
Men's History
There is.
Very good.
Location.
That's good.
Location.
Okay.
Really. Thank you for being our last female comic we'll ever have in Red Comet or Cold Red Comet.
Can you guys believe they let me have a microphone? Honestly, in 2024, you're letting women talk into microphones.
Yeah, I know.
You're lucky it's not February.
Yeah.
Is this true? Are the dicks really that lethal?
Because Carlos's dick does not look that
Ladies.
bad. When I look at Carlos's dick,
That's right.
it's a beautiful thing.
Does it
Thank
also
you.
have a tiny
Thank you.
fedora? Does it have a little fedora?
Is there anyone here who's ever fucked him? I feel like there's probably someone who's fucked him. Did he fuck up your vaginal
Is
pH?
there anybody here that hasn't fucked me? Really, it's just what the question is. Why do you think they're here? They're just trying to collect child support at this point. At least
We actually call him PH, old pussy hound Carlos.
All right, this is getting way too fucking personal at this point.
Thank you so much, Joy. This was
Thank you.
Thank you, Joy. Thank you, Joy. Joy, everybody, give it up for Joy.
Well, I'm different. This was something. Okay, well, we're gonna keep on rolling. Please put your hands together for Huta, everybody. Let's see what the fuck happens now.
What's up? Sorry, guys. I went to the women's bathroom today. Yeah, Joyce went after me, and that's how she fucked up her pH. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Joyce. How y'all doing tonight? Good? Y'all paid to get in here? Me too, for some reason. The Evening Muse is the only club where they take your money, then check your IDs. You know what I mean? Like, that'd be $10. You 21? No taxies, backsies, motherfuckers. What's up, guys? Kayla.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I was making notes about.
You got a man?
I do have a man. Yeah. He's here, actually.
I did not need to know that, but okay.
You
I'm
can-
African.
You can take him.
I don't want him. I'm African, by the way. I was born and raised in Sudan. Came to this country as an exchange student, and honestly, I'm not exchanging back. I like it here. I'm not leaving, Yeah, I feel bad for the white kid who's stuck in Sudan right now, you know what I mean? Because he can't leave unless I go. I'm like, fuck no, man, I'm not going anywhere. But I am here for one reason only. I am here for a wife. I need a green card, you know? I'm serious. Like, I didn't even know this was a comedy show. I'm just looking tonight, you know? I went on this date recently with this girl. I knew I wasn't getting no pussy when she showed up in Crocs, you know? It's not funny. Yeah. What's my type, you might ask, ma'am? What's your type? Thank you. I like a woman with bad intuition, you know? That she'd rather trust her dog's intuition, you know? Like I went to this girl's house and her dog started barking at me. He was like, Ruff! I was like, oh my God. How does he know I cheat? It's an amazing dog, you know? But I gotta ask y'all a question. I need advice. I'm talking to this lady right now. She's pregnant. She's 7 months pregnant. No, she's single, you know? And I really want to knock it off my bucket list, guys. Like, I really... But, okay, hold on. But she's been smoking, like, black and mild every night time, you know? Like, that's a strong-ass baby, you know what I mean? It's gonna come out like Hank, I don't know, you know? You know when you think you're a freak, but then you meet someone, they out-freak you, you know? Like, I was asking, like, baby, is this your first child? She's like, no, that's my 5th. I was like, fuck me, man. You know? But this is my fear. This is my biggest fear, right? We're fucking, right? 8 months now, right? And then her water breaks. I'm like, fuck, is this what it feels like when a woman comes, you know? So then I have to go take her to the hospital, but before I do that, I have to puke first, you know? So I take her to the hospital, right? And then they ask me, are you the father? I'm like, fuck no, I'm not. I'm just here to drop her off, you know? But how many times, I feel like that happens a lot, you know? The guy would take her to the hospital and then he doesn't claim the father. Yeah, so should I do it? No?
Do you want the green card?
Huta, everybody, Huta! Yeah. Dude, so you're fucking Hank Silver's mom?
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought she smoked while she was pregnant. Is that what you're trying to say?
She's smoking, yeah, she was smoking
yeah,
while
so I
she's
think that's
pregnant.
Hank Silver's mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought this was one of Carlos's baby mamas.
Let's
All
not,
love and
all right,
leave
this is getting
Carlos.
too personal.
Yeah.
Well, she did have 3. She didn't tell me the guys' names, actually, yeah. Her last boyfriend was a Muslim, you know. He used to beat her up.
Oh.
I was just thinking... You're saying
Happy
that like,
Ramadan,
you know,
everyone.
Muslims, they
Who was
always
that?
beat the women up.
Muhammad Ali? Who was that?
Do you ever want to come back?
You know how they are.
I don't know, by the way, I'm Muslim, guys. Just letting y'all know. So, you know, thanks for laughing, or else I'd have blown this motherfucker out.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Are we issuing a fatwa tonight? Is that what we're doing?
No, it's fatur.
Good Lord. Well, welcome to the last Red Carpet Comedy Show.
I'm just letting you know, make your decisions wisely, you know. I'm going to be praying in the back.
Well, okay, there you go.
No one's leaving tonight.
Huta, he was so funny,
Huta,
everybody.
the best.
Fucking
Huta, the best comic we've ever seen. Huta, give it up for him. Huta.
All right, we're gonna
Allahu Akbar.
keep it going. We got 2 more. We got 2 more comedians in there. Yeah, the competition. Please put your hands together for Thomas Hanon. Where is he? Woo! Keep clapping. He's decided to stand in the back of the room.
All right, how we doing? Evening Muse, yeah. Skull it! Let's get it set, baby. Holy shit. When was the last time Joy got fucked? Who knows? Holy shit. By the way, she talked about men killing women, everything. Our month should definitely be when cancer is. What is that, July? Anyway, definitely throat goat Mother Teresa. For sure. Holy gum job. Let's go. Yeah, some of you are looking at this haircut. I'm not single. I have a girlfriend. Yeah, I managed to get one of those, which is surprising for a lot of people, until I tell them that the skullet is a sexual haircut. Some of you are not believing me right now. Everybody in this room likes soft skin, correct? Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. I usually have that effect on women. Bust out the skullet. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry about that. Sorry about this. No, listen. We got you a light over here too. So, yeah. Can you just we have a lot of electrical equipment over there. So if you could just do your set from over here, buddy. I really apologize about this, Thomas. You know I wouldn't do this if I didn't absolutely have.
This is amazing, guys. I give it up for Carlos Valencia, everybody. What'd you spell over there?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Do you?
Okay. Yeah, no, absolutely. I'll just stand behind this pole over here. That's what I really wanted to do. I was really looking forward to getting my comedy scene out there. Do we have any cameras going from the bathroom where Huta misgendered himself? Oh, that's fantastic. Good. Welcome to North Carolina, everybody. This is good. I actually do have a girlfriend, and she goes through this thing called, we'll call it her code red time of the month. And so we've been trying to monetize things. She's also a comedian. And so I've been thinking about merch. So when she's doing that, she also does a lot of yoga in my apartment. And when it's code red time, and she's doing naked yoga in my place, we play this game called Queef or Fart. It's a fun game. Me and Joy are very good at it. I'm probably better because a man. That being said, I know my way around a PH pussy. So what I've been doing is I've been going to Marshall's and getting these 2x2 canvas frames. And every time that she does naked yoga on her little code red time of the month, I've been sneaking a little canvas frame right in front of it. And then waiting for the little, at the end of a ketchup bottle? When you're out of ketchup and you kind of hit the back of it and then you squeeze and you hope you get ketchup, but you never get ketchup, you just get a little So I've been doing that with the canvas frames. Say what you want, but that's a period piece. We're working on it. I might bake some bread with Joy. Good to see ya. I'm going to do a fun little game. I don't have a lot of time left, so if I...
Thomas Hayden! Everybody.
No, we missed
Does everything clear up? Is everything cleared up over there?
It's magically safe for you to come back up now.
Okay,
it's crazy how
it was like we just didn't want you to get electrocuted.
A lot happened.
We needed it to air out. I was annoyed with your joke, but god damn it, I love wordplay. It's so good.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
He told a joke.
I wanted to hate it.
Happy Women's History Month, everybody.
Yeah, we wanted a feminist on the show, so that's the reason we booked you, dude.
I'm excited to be here.
Well,
you look like
we thought you were a lesbian. That's first, yeah.
I look like a lesbian?
The overalls, I guess.
I don't think he looks like a lesbian. I think he looks like every guy who's ever died on Deadliest Catch.
Still kicking, baby.
Where's that air horn when you need it?
Oh, man. Or if Joy was on it, it'd be Deadliest Snatch.
Oh.
Let's go. Come on.
Hello, Chico.
Joe on the
We should
ball.
let go on it. Thomas Hayden, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Hayden,
Thank you, guys.
everybody. Good job, buddy.
Okay, so this is our final performer of the competition. Please put your hands together for my good friend Mikey Steinberg, everybody.
Oh,
Don't
Muse.
slip. Be careful.
Oh, okay. I'll
Yeah,
try.
it should be good, but just.
Thank you. Wow. All right. Great start. Evening Muse. Great to be back. Great to have a wonderful panel up here. Just want to say a little fun announcement to start this off. Today is my 3rd week without drinking. Thank you. Not gonna lie to you guys, I had no idea how much better it'd make cocaine. It's been fantastic. Been doing so much coke, I can't even eat Mentos, so such a bad joke. But yeah, it's a slow thinker for. Sorry, I think the coke bag in my back pocket just popped. That is yeah, my bad on that. Asthma check. Yeah, so no, I like even noticed though, I've been doing way too much amphetamines. We are the world. And yeah, I noticed I was doing way too much. but you know, I can't stop. And recently, I went to my coke dealer's house. His name is, funny enough, Bane. And I know it's a weird name, but that's what he is. And this guy, he takes too much acid, right? Like, you can tell he takes too much just by the way he talks. And I knocked on his door, and when he opened the door, before he said hello, how you doing, what's up, he just goes, "Hey man, you want to hear a Jew joke?" My last name is Steinberg, right? So I've heard every single Jew joke under the sun. I looked at him and I went, "Yeah, sure. What's your Jew joke?" And he goes, "Hey man, what's the difference between a Jew and a pizza?" Anybody know the answer? Yeah. What is it? Exactly. A pizza doesn't scream when you put it in the oven. Ha, ha, ha. So that's what I tell him, right? And he goes, "Nah, man, I like pizza." And I slap that bitch. No, yeah, but he's a cool dude. But yeah, fun fact, I do live in New York, which is a pretty cool place to live. But, you know, I'm a big Panther fan. I don't know if we got any Panther fans in the audience. Yeah, right? Like, I've been going to games ever since I was a kid. And I thought it would be cool to make my license plate on my car keep pounding, right? Yeah, so I had that on my car as my license plate, and while I was in traffic, I just hear two guys walking behind my car go, "There's no way that boy's getting pussy in a Prius." And I was like...
Mikey Steinberg, everybody! Mikey!
This smoke is ridiculous.
Yeah, I like how that's how much respect we have for the Holocaust, that Kayla just blasted you with fucking fog while you're in the middle of your fucking Jewish oven joke.
Yeah.
Okay, we're just trying
How
to
was I
recreate the
supposed
situation.
to know? I've never even seen his set before.
Yeah, but you can just tell.
That's
it's just
not true.
instinctual to you, yeah.
Oh, you're saying I should have known he was Jewish. What are you trying to say here?
I'm not saying anything. I mean, like, all right, show's over.
Okay. Yeah. Welcome back to
Welcome
Charlotte.
back to Charlotte, Mikey.
I know I'm sure that in New York it's not as humid, so you probably weren't expecting all the fog.
No, I definitely wasn't. This is
hey,
nice
you weren't
talk
kidding
show.
around about that coke bug. Like, you got some coke? You're like between you and me. You got some. You
get me in the next round.
All right.
That's
Right. It's like,
you
everybody be cool. Be cool. Why is everybody looking at us like that? Why is everybody looking at us like that? Be cool.
We're going to have a 5-minute intermission after.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's going to be cool.
And then I got some exciting information. If you guys want to join my business I'm putting together, we're going to be selling timeshares. It's going to be really cool. I'll tell you all about that after we meet up.
It's all cool. It's a great
business opportunity. We should all get into it.
Nobody should leave. We're locking the doors.
No, I got it. Cocaine. That's funny.
Yes.
Very good. It makes you chatty. It makes you want to
What are you
start a
talking
small
about?
business.
What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you trying to say? Like, what are you saying? I'm saying?
He's all paranoid
What are you saying?
now. When you came back to Charlotte, you were asked to be on a show. Did you know exactly what was going to happen?
I literally had no idea there was going to be fog machines.
Really?
And a panel.
Mikey, when was the last
I'm
time you
shocked.
did stand-up?
It was, I had a child recently, so...
Offspring.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've been doing your material for your baby?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been great. He's been getting me
He
great
gets
deals
it.
on coke,
He
so,
digs it.
you know,
Fine.
people see that smile and they're like,
Sometimes
"Oh,
it's baby
buddy,
powder,
here's a
though.
little
Sometimes it's
extra."
baby powder. Watch out when babies give you coke, dude.
Yeah.
This guy. Mikey Steinberg.
Mikey
everybody.
Steinberg,
Welcome back.
everybody.
The prodigal son.
Ladies and
Mikey, actually,
gentlemen.
you don't have to go
Mikey,
anywhere.
Mikey, you gotta
come
stay
back.
up here, dude.
No, Mikey.
You gotta,
Okay,
everybody.
At this time, if I could get all of the performers to come to the stage, please. Malachi Fox, give it up for him. Hank Silver, Christy Orio, Joyce Surles, Huta, Thomas Hanon. Get up here, yeah, okay. So how this is going to work, we do need your help selecting one of the final 3. So I'm going to go again by name, and by applause is how we're going to select it. Joe over there in the booth, he will be able to, through a scientific measuring system, tell who clapped the loudest. So here we go. If you would like to see Malachi Fox advance to the next round, give it up for him. Malachi Fox, everybody. All right, what about Hank Silver? Hank Silver. All right, Mikey Steinberg. Christy Orio in his vest. Okay. Joy Surles. Huta. And Thomas Hanon. All right, Joe, in your omnipotence, who won that round?
Joy.
Joy. Give it up for Joy Surles, everyone. All right, I am terrified. I'm going to turn to my co-hosts here. Who are the other 2 that will be joining Joe or Joy? Sorry.
Wait, what? What is going on here?
Joe's not going to perform. Joy is. I'm sorry. So we need 2 more.
We need
Who's
2
going to
more
accompany
after Joy.
After Joy, yes.
All right. Our next one is Christy Orio.
Christy Orio. All right, and our final contestant in the final 3 is.
Yeah, the black dude. What if I just said that? It was just like, yeah, the black dude. You know,
The
we need
suspense is killing
diversity
me.
into this.
Well, who is it? I'm dying to know. The final.
Huta.
Huta! All right, so we are going to go in that order, starting with Joy. Let's get everyone to clear the stage, except for you, Joy. And we're going to advance into our final round. Give it up for Joy!
And so y'all are gonna leave me the fuck alone this time, right? You don't let me do my thing?
Oh, yeah.
All right, this is wonderful, wonderful news. So everyone, I'm speaking, hello. Okay, I got my pussy squared away with the sketchy cells, and I was so happy. I had like 2 weeks of bliss because there'd been this low simmering anxiety, and it was gone, and it was wonderful. And then I'm laying on the bed, just kind of rolling around, and I feel my tit, and I'm like, my titties betrayed me. And I mean, look at them, like my gorgeous mommy milkers, my brown nosed puppies, my juicy, juicy melons. Like, the reason I'm up here tonight, the reason y'all cheered for me is because of my titties. Every promotion I've ever gotten, every person who's ever spoken to me with respect, it's my titties. Like, I rely on them. I love them. So I go and I get a mammogram. I do the thing. Men in the audience, if you're not familiar with that, you take your delicious dough pillows and they kind of do like a thing where they make pancakes. They like, and they flatten them and then they turn them to the side and it's fucking brutal. And they don't care because women don't really have like feelings. Like, we're just here to look pretty. And I want to share with you, give me 1 second. I want to read to you what these motherfuckers said. Okay, so I'm there. I get the report out. It says, irregular hypoechoic mass, right breast, 11 o'clock, 12 centimeters from the nipple. So that's, can I hear? Palpable abnormality. Findings are highly suggestive of malignancy. Rude, exactly. Like, that is terribly, terribly negative energy. Just send me a fucking picture of the Grim Reaper next time. I don't need that. And then I think they called my titties crooked. And y'all can see them. They are fucking perfect. I'm going to read to you what it says. There is an area of architectural distortion noted in the upper right breast corresponding with the palpable abnormality, mild asymmetry. Fuck you. Fuck all the way off. My titties, their architectural integrity, like, what is that language? Like, imminent doom, boob, failure, structural integrity collapse. There was like one final line I want to share with you because I was kind of proud of this. It was really like romantic what they said. The breasts are dense. Y'all, my titties are thick. They are incredibly thick. So, like, the next step is I have to schedule a biopsy. That's actually happening tomorrow. And they tell you, they're like, it's gonna be like a bee sting. Those of you, yeah, I know, it's bullshit. It's like when you go to get the pap smear and it's like you're at the Brazilian steakhouse and they're just like, that juicy, juicy meat and they're just raking it off. I know this is not gonna be like a bee sting. It's gonna be fucking brutal and I'm gonna find out, is this like just a zit or is this the thing that kills me? And I asked the guy that I'm fucking if he wanted to feel my death titty. And he was like, of course, he's here, I see him right now. He's like, of course I wanna feel your death titty. And I let him feel it, and he says to me, this was so cute, he says, so I used to fuck this other girl who had a questionable titty. And when I felt her titty, it felt way worse than that. And so, like, great news, should I cancel my appointment? Like, based on his medical evaluation, I'm feeling pretty good. That was my first thought. My second thought is, you used to touch other girls' titties? Like, why? And thirdly, like, do you just walk into the Brazilian steakhouse of titties and say, I had some chicken nuggets from McDonald's one time? Like, no, do not compare my majestic juggernauts to some girl whose titties you used to touch. No, I hold that my titties have more architectural integrity or potential malignancy. Like, they are superior titties in every way. So I was trying to put my biopsy on my calendar, and it auto-corrected to boop. And so I just left it, honestly, because that's nicer, like a little tiddly boop. Little tiddly boopsie daisy. That sounds much nicer, doesn't it? I have no idea how long I've been talking, and is it good? Okay. I just want to thank you for letting me talk about my bosoms with you tonight, because it does help me squeeze a little bit of lemonade out of my lemons, if you know what I'm saying. Thank you.
I've had a female body for 30 years, and I did not learn as much as I have tonight, so that's pretty amazing, yeah. We are going to bring up our next performer. Please give it up for Christy Orio, everybody.
Appreciate it. Yeah, so earlier I dove into my married life. So my wife and I, we started dating right in the middle of the pandemic, because that's when everyone was kind of fat a little bit, right? So I was able to convince her this was all COVID weight, right? I'm like, trust me, baby, when this is over, I'm going right back to the guy I was before this all started. 25 pounds lighter, 6'2", black, all the things I know she wanted in a man. Since it's Women's History Month, ladies, make some noise in the house. Ladies, talk a little about dating tonight. Surprisingly, I got some dating advice for the ladies here. You can actually tell a lot about a guy by the way he pumps a keg. Now, allow me to demonstrate. So first off, you got this guy. Ladies, that man is a pre-comer. You're getting nothing but foam. Then, of course, you got this guy. Ladies, that man has recently touched a penis that does not belong to him. So proceed with caution. Now, guys, you're probably thinking I sold you out here, right? You can never pump a keg again. Wrong. Simple solution. You find the girl to do it for you. Last time I was at a keg party, I had a girl pump a keg for me, and she did this. And now I'm a happily married man. I think really I was just trying to find somebody who loves me the way people who look like me love the missionary position. Speaking of people who look like me, I've got some white trash neighbors. And one of them is actually kind of famous. Well, not him so much, but all the kids in my neighborhood recognize his van. Yeah. He actually has his own Netflix series coming out pretty soon. Stranger Danger Things. His favorite store to shop at is Forever Under 21. His favorite color is amber. Alert. And of course, he likes to drive a Ford. No escape. Hey, imagine being a kid named Jesus, but you're raised as an atheist. And then one day you're driving around in like rural South Carolina, and you start wondering why everybody has signs in their lawn telling people you love them. It's got to be weird. Hey, before we had trucks, did guys with small penises have really big horses? Side note, my Clydesdale's parked outside if anyone wants to ride home tonight. It's a really big horse, so. Hey, we've seen some great comedy tonight, right? We've seen some great comedy so far tonight. Make some noise for all the comics tonight. Super pumped to work with this team. Something I'm proud to announce, guys, 2 weeks from tonight, 2 weeks from this very night, I'll be shooting my first pilot. On an airplane in Saudi Arabia. I never forgot. So like I said, I did get married last year. Some people have weird weddings, right? Like my best friend had a destination wedding. But I think knowing his wife as well as I do now, they would have been much better off had it been a more traditional final destination wedding. Here's something for you. Do you know if you get divorced in the United States today, there's an 85% chance that your spouse will take half your stuff. However, there's only a 65% chance that the police will solve a homicide. So you do with that what you like. One last thing, guys. I moved to Charlotte about 8 years ago. My favorite thing about Charlotte is that we have everything you could ever ask for from a big city, right? But we haven't started yet using that big city as an excuse for our shitty behaviors like some other cities. Like, you ever see somebody get out of a car, run over a baby stroller in a parking lot, and just be like, Chicago, baby, that's how we do things. But I do think I'm going to start using Charlotte as an excuse for my shittiest behavior. I think next time I disappoint a woman in bed, I'm just going to pop right off her and be like, boom! Queen City, bitch. Hashtag keep pounding. Thank you so much. I'm Christy Orio.
Seriously, if you need us to call someone, just after the show, it's fine. Okay. Christy Orio, everybody. Oh, as funny as he is concerning. All right. We are going to bring up our final performance, our performer in the final three. Please put your hands together for Huta.
Give it up for the host, guys. Give it up for Chris. I also don't forget. Continuing on the pregnant lady. Let me ask the lady in the front row. When's the last time you saw a baby being breastfed in public? Okay, so it's been a while. Babies suck titties everywhere in Africa, okay? If you haven't seen one, I'm gonna show you what it looked like, okay? Baby looks at you, and then he tries to tease you with the titties, like. It's like, damn, baby, that's a big ass titty. When's the last time you sucked a titty bigger than your head before? You know, when I came to America for the first time, I moved into my apartment, and it had like a rat's problem, you know? So I was like, what's the most American way I can fix this, you know? So I went to Walmart and got a gun. Like, clean that shit right out. You know? There's a lot of differences between America and Sudan, right? Everyone in Sudan is broke. Everyone, even me, right? And this is how you know. Our YouTube does not have ads, okay? Because they know we're not gonna buy shit. Like we do not need Grammarly, okay? What is Grammarly? Okay, I don't fucking know. You know. If you haven't been to Africa, here's some geography for you guys before you go, okay? The more east you go in Africa, like the closer you get to the Horn of Africa, the bigger your forehead gets, you know? Like, you ever played basketball with Somalians? They always gotta wear 2 headbands and shit, you know? Yeah, that's how I pick up East African women at the club, you know? I'd be like, excuse me, miss, do you happen to be Ethiopian? She's like, oh my God, how'd you know? I'm like, intuition, obviously. Like, I see that, you know? Yeah. You know. I don't have preferences when it comes to dating, you know? Yeah, I'm a feminist. I don't know if y'all could tell. I'm a feminist. It's true. I don't believe that a man should have 8, 10 wives, you know? I feel like 4 is enough. Just 4, you know what I mean? Do you have racial dating preferences, man? No? Me too. Thank you. I didn't... Okay, bro. Relax, okay. I love women too, you know what I mean? But it's hard, you know? Like, okay, here's the scenario, right? This is a hypothetical. Let's just say, hypothetically, I want to buy something from my local sex store, you know? Like I said, I want to get a pocket pussy, okay? There's different types of pocket pussy. There's white, Asian, Latina, black, Cambodian, different types, you know? Hypothetically, right? And then I go and pick one. But there's this black lady standing behind me, looking at me like, what you gonna pick, nigga? And I'm like... So I pick the black pocket pussy, and I go home and I put the black pocket pussy with the rest of the black pocket pussies that I have, because that lady's always there. Hypothetically speaking, by the way. That's when you know, that's when it's hard, you know. If you're black, you might relate to this. I have problems dating interracially, you know what I mean? And let me explain. I got big lips, right? And white people, y'all got small lips, right? Every time I make out with a white girl, I always feel like I'm flossing my teeth. Who said that? I did. Okay, white girl, okay. Like for you, it would be like sucking on orange slices, you know what I mean? Like, okay, this is how it would be, right? Like, this is a white girl's lips. Hi. I had such a great night with you. Never been with a man with your complexion before. And then I come in with my big lips. Hey. Wow. The bottom one is pretty big compared to the top one. And it's pinkish. And then I'm like, okay, come here, baby. Normally I just skip that step and just go like, I'm just fucking shit. I do got big lips, you know? People tell me all the time, you know, like my lips, they got their own stretch marks, you know what I mean? Like they're heavy, they lag, they're always 2 words behind. Like everyone here can see my lips. I see them too, right now, you know? All right, guys, it's my time. My name is Huta. Get over your host.
Huta, everybody. All right, so that does conclude our final 3. So this is the portion of the evening where me and my host will announce the winner of the final 3. But I do need some assistance. Could I please get Brian Martin, our guest host? Where are you at? Where are you in your cardigan? There we go. Give it up for him. He's been great. You just figured it out, and I love that. All right, and then Carlos Valencia, where are you? Get up here, hot stuff. It's very exciting. I feel like you've got the cardigan, you've got the hat. I have no accessories, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, so after careful deliberation, we have... Thank you so much. Okay. Anyway, that really threw me off. All right. After careful deliberation, can I please get the final 3 up here? Where are we at? Where are we at? Christy Orio, Joy Surles, and Huta. Come on up here. Let's make it a party. Yeah. They were great. I would just like to say that you're all winners, except for 2 of you. Drum roll, please. The winner of Code Red Comedy 7th edition is Huta! Great job, yeah. Thank you. I don't want you to give a speech because I am on my core. So that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for coming. God willing, they'll let us do this again and again and again. Please get home safe tonight and check us out on Facebook. We'll post about the next show. Thank you so much. I think you're great. Okay, bye. Oh, yeah, what am I thinking? Give it up for Joe. He played God tonight. He did such a good job.
Women are for babies. Boys are for pleasure. Women are for babies. Boys are for pleasure.